Boy, oh boy, do I love Shrek. You guys don't even know how much I love Shrek. I love Shrek so much, I have it tattooed on my Shrek. A huge meme, multiple movies, and a sexual icon. Not just that, but also the face of multiple video games. According to Google, there is 50, yes, you heard that right, 50 Shrek-related video games. But out of 50 games, how do you choose one to play? Well, it's easy. You choose Shrek 2 for the PS2. Why didn't I choose the others? Because I didn't. Shrek 2 came out in 2004, or in terms to make you feel old, over 20 years ago. But how does a game from 2004, based on Shrek, you know, this beautiful green man, even look?
Look, I don't want to be late.
Then I need help collecting eyeballs. It'll be a long journey, and nobody wants to see me hungry.
Okay, but how does it play? We end up getting thrown into a world not just controlling Shrek, but also Fiona, Donkey, and the gingerbread man for some reason. As you heard Shrek say, we need to collect eyeballs, which we just so happen to get from abusing the local wildlife. We also accidentally stumble upon one of the 7 dwarves, but despite me counting not 1 but 2 eyes on him, we not only have to let him go, but are also tasked with finding his 6 brothers. How about no? 2 ogre ears and 18 eyes later, and the gate opens up to La Hood. Now, you may be wondering, Sean, what's in La Hood? And boy, let me tell you, stolen gold littered all throughout the ground, people trapped in cages, there are these disgusting slugs everywhere, it's literally everything that was right outside of our house. There's also La Hoodlums. I didn't think I'd be fighting the Merry Men today, but here I am. There's also a lot of dwarves here, but I kind of missed one and the game doesn't make you go back for him, so he's probably fine. I'm more worried about us and the goddamn leprechaun blocking our way. And look, these sick bastards are terrible. It's only a matter of time until he starts demanding gold. But for now, using Fiona's ability to slow down time, we're collecting fairies for him. The fisheye look is a little bit sickening and not being able to control the camera does suck, but after one flashbang later, we're good to move on.
I just got flashbanged. What was that?
We made it back home to find the swamp riddled with chickens Little Red was trying to cook up for her grandma, and might I just say, huge upgrade from the movie. Also, this being the way we collect the chickens is pretty funny. Let's just not tell PETA about this one.
Oh god!
We learn about Donkey's ability, Burrow Blast, that can be used to break certain fences. Emphasis on certain.
Did you mean this gate? God damn it. Okay, that's my fault.
And honestly, the game's not that bad. Let's hope I don't regret saying that later, except I will, and let me tell you why. When we get to Grandma's house, everything seems fine, but then all of a sudden we get a jank close-up of Fiona and are prompted for a thing called Hero Time!
Hold on, what is going on? Whoa.
Pretty much, they just throw you into a random challenge without giving you direction, and although this one wasn't that bad, I will grow to despise Hero Time.
Okay, nothing prompted me for this. I have no idea what's going on. Thank God I actually have a controller, because I almost... Oh, holy shit! God damn!
We start level 2 with the Wicked Witch turning the carriage horses into the 3 blind mice, and then throughout the whole level there are just mouse traps around. Side note, they can also kill us. We're supposed to set them off before the mice can get to them, but what doesn't help is that the blind mice just follow a cheese trail that's been left out for them, and the whole level is pretty much just babysitting. For instance, one of the mice just randomly falls into the river, and the second I open up a gate, they just head straight to the mouse trap. Don't get me wrong, there's other things we get to do here too, like fighting a drunken knight or getting extorted for gold from this same damn leprechaun.
There once was wee little man who held out his wee little hand.
He held out his wee hand? I don't want to touch his wee hand.
Pay me gold or not?
No.
Then go away, or I'll bite your kneecaps.
What a weird little fucking elf. Can we kick his ass?
That rubbed my apple the
I
wrong
knew
way.
you'd come crawling back.
Red, why would you say that? That rubbed my apple the wrong way.
There was this final sequence we were forced into where the 3 blind mice basically just try to die, and of course, we had to prevent it. Then just as we reach our destination, the Wicked Witch zaps the carriage with Fiona inside, leaving us into our second Hero Time. As you can see, this is much different than the last one. It's basically just one of those Lego Star Wars races, minus the multiple hit points.
Oh. We only get 1 hit? Okay, so we're locking in. Got it. How long? I can hardly see what I'm doing. Okay.
Need I say, this was the beginning for my disdain of Hero Time, and in retrospect, It wasn't even that bad. Did somebody say lore dump time? So between levels we get plot thrown at us, and although it's voice acted, it is also boring, so allow me to summarize. Shrek meets Fiona's parents who think he's fat and disgusting, then they hire the fairy godmother to make Shrek disappear, aka murder him, but in an act of keeping face, show the gang around far, far away land.
Fabulous shopping, great view, beautiful people. Why don't you make yourselves useful and be my deputies? Deputy Shrek, at your service.
I'm sorry, did I say show around? I meant put to work. At one point we're rounding up chickens again, at another we're inciting a riot. Seriously, we have Grand Theft Auto stars in the corner and they keep sending guards at us. After that settled down, we were asked to guard Cinderella from muggers while she shops, and I mean, shouldn't be that hard.
No, I missed. Oh my god, why is this so stressful? No. Cinderella, please, be more aware of your surroundings. Jesus Christ. Guys, please. Please, let me over here. No, donkey's too short. I can't grab it. Please tell me Red's tall enough. Come on. Cinderella, finish up your shopping spree. You material girl. Stop sending more people out. Please. There can't be this many muggers. If more enemies come, I think I'm just screwed. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It was so intense. For what reason? Also, the crime rate here is terrible. What do you mean there's 18 hooligans fighting in the streets we need to collect? And why is it the same as rounding up chickens? Additionally, we need to collect Humpty Dumpty's pieces which are scattered around from yet another street fight. After collecting all of his pieces, our next challenge is to fight 175 rats. If you were wondering, that's too many. But the game doesn't care, because after that, we're forced to fight the Pied Piper. Our last quest in this level is to collect the stolen family jewels from a troll, and despite our party getting wiped the second it started, it was easy and kind of boring if I'm being honest, but it meant we could move on. A new challenger's approaching. Puss in Boots has been hired to kill Shrek, but how will we prevent this? By pressing the right button at the right time. For the most part. I'm not gonna stand here and pretend that this was hard to do, but it definitely took a lot longer than it needed to.
Please game, please let me go. I've been doing this for 5 minutes. Your health bar is 0. God, no. Okay, I wasn't ready for that one. I wasn't ready. We all see that the health bar is 0, right? I'm not going crazy. Okay, there we go.
And why does he look like that? At this point, we're ready to bring the fight to the fairy godmother, our only problem being that we can't manage to get past security without an appointment. Thank God Red has one, but then she just decides to ditch us.
Red just fucking ditched us. What the hell?
This means we're stuck going to Jack and Jill's farm in order to get something to make a fake delivery. I think that's the plan at least, but now we have to get there. Cursed pumpkins, spike traps, giant saws, more pumpkins, the goddamn leprechaun, and now he wants 200 gold. I told you this was gonna happen. There's actually a few cool moments when the party needs to split up in order to progress, and hey, look at that, pumpkins. We meet this weird goat asking for our help crossing the bridge, except I need help crossing the bridge. In case you missed it, here's my second attempt. We made it off the bridge and oh, that's where the goat went.
Donkey, no! Okay, I just imagine Donkey hitting that, and the goat just getting sliced in two.
We get to fight this troll that throws bombs at us, and the only way to damage him is by hitting them back. Yeah, this sucked. Every deflecting hit was a possible sacrifice, and most of them were. Anyway, remember when Boots kept falling off the tightrope earlier? Now imagine a hero time based around it.
What?
Okay, so the ropes glitch here sometimes too, but as long as you're careful and jump before the end, you should be fine.
I don't know. Okay, I don't want to say anything. God! Okay, so pressing triangle doesn't always just do... We were doing so good.
Also, let's keep in mind, this was all just to get to Jack and Jill's farm. When we do finally arrive, we see it's been taken over by the 3 little pigs, and they're not very good at their jobs, meaning we're forced to do them, and what better way to start than with a hero time? Our goal is to dodge all of these giant rolling tomatoes.
Okay, That's uncalled for.
And then if we can ever get that down pat, do some parkour on some flowers. Although this didn't go great, a few falls later and we got our water from the well. Our next task is to just attack chickens until they fly away, and then we need to find a needle in a haystack. I'm not exactly sure why we need to be attacked by a bunch of rats or if the needle is always hidden in the final haystack, but that's what happened. We then needed to regrow Jack's beanstalk, which meant fending off even more rats, and although I thought the number that we were shown was the number of rats we needed to kill, I'm a dumbass because it's literally just a timer. Lastly, we needed to collect eggs. These chickens were just projectile shitting them out, but over 60 eggs later and we are finally finished with Jack and Jill's farm and ready to make that delivery. And now it's time for another short lore dump. Shrek wants his happily ever after in the form of a potion, so he pleads his case to the fairy godmother in, let's just say, some rather interesting ways.
He even showed her a couple of midgets. But the
Whoa!
told him ogres aren't allowed
Let's keep in mind the game is from 2004.
So her answer
The game is from 2004.
No. And now, Ogre, you must go.
What a bitch.
Hey guys, I got my potion.
Hey Red, shut the fuck up. A few magic balls later and we're in a cutscene. I'm sorry, did I say a cutscene? I meant hero time.
No! Oh, I hate hero time. I hate hero time. What the fuck is this?
As per usual, this was so much more difficult than it needed to be, and realistically, all I needed was to know that I didn't have to jump in order to get my move to hit.
Ah, one more, please, please, please. Did I get it or not? No! Oh my god, okay.
But it's hard to tell, especially when there's no consistency in what works and what doesn't. And it gets so much worse as once we're done, we just get thrown into, well, whatever you would call this. What the fuck is this? A mystery pit? The point is we weren't given direction, which makes it all the more confusing when we get to the top just to not find an exit. So I jump back down like a dumbass just to have to scale my way back to the top because, surprise, we needed the potion that was there. One random chase scene later that only Boots escaped from and the entire party is back. We cause a giant explosion that seemingly crushed half the squad, but then, yet again, they appear in the next scene ready to fight Prince Charming. And this mini boss fight is rather strange. Chickens are rolled out in cages and then turned into soldiers that we have to battle, and do not get me started on Prince Charming's animations, or anyone's for that matter, because we are talking straight up nightmare fuel. Somehow we end up in a nuclear reactor, and keep in mind, this is all still at the fairy godmother's house. Which then I guess makes sense for why we're running from a cauldron, but were the hydraulic presses really necessary? One magical team revive later, and we're ready to try out that potion. Allow me to summarize. Shrek drinks the potion and is now somehow even more attractive. I know, it's impossible. However, now Prince Charming has competition, and that is not allowed. So Shrek and Donkey are falsely imprisoned, leaving it up to some of our trusty allies to make the rescue. Better known as the B team. However, in order to even enter the castle, we must fight our way past this bridge. And let me just say, this was so incredibly unfair, and please bear with me through my TED Talk. 3 of our 4 teammates die if they're hit twice. Only at the start of the level are we able to revive. There are no heals, and we were just forced to fight wave after wave of enemies that just keep coming no matter what. The only character that it made sense to play in this section was the wolf that looked like it had just discovered opioids, and I'll tell you why. Not only is it the one character that can live past getting hit twice, but they have a move that blows enemies back. Does it do damage? It's hard to tell. So the goal is to just blow enemies all the way back to the end of the level, but once we get to a certain point, they just start coming from behind us, and the second I can't keep them back, everybody dies.
Yo, no! No, shut that shit down now.
I thought I was so close. 3, count them, 3 enemies left at the end of the level, and the moment I beat the last one...
Why are there more? How did more spawn? We were at the end of... Guys, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
PewDiePie has his bridge moment, I have mine. Granted, I didn't say any slurs, but it definitely took a toll on my mental health.
Let's see, can we fuck off? Okay, oh, no, we're not allowed to. Okay, can we try fucking off? Is that... Okay, we're at the end of the level. So we just blew them to the end of the level. Now all we have to do is kill them. However, if you can't see, I'm perma-stunned, and more enemies are coming from behind us. I haven't moved. Please. Please, game. Oh, jump.
I had to resort to pushing all the enemies to the end of the level and then turn around and try constantly blowing them away from me in the hopes that they would just stop showing up. Because we need 2 people to stand on buttons to move forward, and God forbid I try to do it while there's still enemies here.
Guys, what is this?
If you think I'm overreacting, you are wrong. Not me, you right there, you are wrong. And let me tell you why. You've seen what it takes to get to the end of the bridge, but once you're here, this is what you have to deal with. I stood there pressing the same button for 2.5 minutes until it stopped. That might not sound like a lot, but keep in mind that was after we fought our way to the end of the bridge.
Fucking go. 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 Hardest part of the game. Done. If it gets any harder than this, I might fully crash out. I might fully flip, how you say, my fucking shit.
In total, we were at this section for 45 minutes, or in what the fuck terms, about 1/8 of the playthrough. Now you may be wondering what the rest of the level was like, and instead of me just explaining to you what happened, I'll just show you a few clips just to summarize real quick.
Did she somehow slip? God damn it! I'm not gonna pretend to be in a good place right now because I'm not. Oh my god. God! Like, you guys don't know. Getting out of this level, I don't care. I want out. Please, give me freedom.
Finally, after just so many failures, we reached the point to save Shrek and Donkey.
I know, it's hero time.
No!
I cannot stress enough the toll this level took on me. It is genuinely surreal.
Okay. It didn't... Okay. Guys. And then I need to jump.
It got so bad, I ended up calling my girlfriend for moral support.
I just wanted to call you and tell you that I was losing my mind. And I need to, like, get brought down to reality because I'm crashing out over a Shrek game right now. That's all.
Just remember, it's a bunch of pixels.
Okay, it is a bunch of pixels, you're right. Okay.
And you technically could quit at any time.
Yeah, I could quit. Yeah, you're right. That was all the motivation I needed. First go. And I need to remember, it's just a bunch of pixels, guys. You think I'm really gonna get brought down by a bunch of pixels? I'm not gonna let a fucking game from 2004 ruin my mood because one level sucks. That's what I need to hear. She's right, this game does suck. But you know what? It doesn't matter if I win or lose. It's all about me. Because fuck this game. And it's all about timing. Because ready? Jump. Oh, that's right. I lost so many times, I know the timing now. Jump. I almost know the timing now. Here, first try, baby. We don't need a second try, because the first time is always right.
During the prison break was the first time we get to see human Shrek, and just... yikes. I really like the way he plays, though. All the way down to how he pulls a lever. I mean, none of that was necessary at all, but okay. It's also important to note that we're escaping through the mines, as in the Seven Dwarfs mine. You remember, the ones that we failed to save in the first level? Well, now they asked for our help saving Snow White. I wonder if that will happen.
Oh, you're one of the dwarves. You're ugly for one of the dwarves. You also look like every other dwarf. Not that they all look the same.
In the meantime, we get to fight a few mini-bosses like the Stone Golem, a giant spider we just kicked off the edge, and a gold golem that murdered my entire team. After getting our revenge on the redo, we charge into the final room finding... Is that Snow White?
Doesn't quite look like Snow White. For one, she's white, so this couldn't possibly be Snow White. For two, that's Sleeping Beauty.
The fairy godmother steals whoever this is, which then prompts us for a hero time. All around, just a very mid-chase scene. All we had to do was not crash into stuff, and then we just eventually won. After supposedly stopping her, because like I said, we didn't really do much, we decided to head back to the land far, far away. Although now there's a giant gingerbread man rogue in the city causing, as the game says, doughy devastation.
That's what I call the thick bitch that works at the bakery. Doughy devastation.
Also, Smokey the Bear's here, but for some reason we're on fire duty, putting them out and freeing trapped citizens. We then need to protect the giant gingerbread man by hosing down the royal guard, because we need help rushing the capital. Sorry, I mean castle. But there's one small problem.
Give me a billion gold pieces if you want to.
I hope we kill this guy.
don't have that kind of dough.
Thank God.
With that out of the way, we get to destroy the city even more in the hopes of saving it. I think. But would it really be a level if we didn't have a hero time? The only problem being, I wasn't paying attention.
Do we have to kill myself? This is such a lame hero time. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be killing these. Oh my god, the more you know.
One correct go at the hero time later, and we're in the castle, never mind Gingy watching himself die. Anyway, what the fuck just happened? Oh, a boss fight. That's right, 6 phases consisting of 2 swarms of multiple enemies, a wave of 2 trolls, then dodging electricity, back to now 3 trolls and Prince Charming, and then another harder round of dodging the fairy godmother's magic. Might I just add, all these phases are terrible, and the worst feature by far is starting from the beginning when you lose. Keep in mind, no save points, and just utter confusion. Through all of our fails and deaths, we somehow figured out how to persevere, and in our final act, we beat the fairy godmother by throwing puss at her.
What do you know? I can be beaten.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Celebration, guys.
Shrek and Fiona got their happily ever after all. Now put down the controller and go outside to play. We're done.
Okay, thank God. Thank God that's what I want to do. In reality, I'm just going to start binge drinking because holy shit, this took it out of me. But, dear God.
So that was Shrek 2 for the PS2. For a game over 20 years old, you can't really get upset over what it was, and I'm honestly really surprised how many unique characters they were able to bring into the game, but not just that, but to let you play as them as well. Now, certain sections were definitely harder than others. Goddamn, that bridge killed me, but I would still be really surprised to know if anyone as a child actually beat the game completely, because God knows I struggled, but I'm sure I was just bad. I was also pretty surprised about the cutscenes. Not only were they voice acted, but they weren't that bad, and in order to fill in the dead space between levels, they had the magic mirror narrate from a book, you know, kind of like how the movie does, just to fill in like the blank space. And I just thought it was really cool. I know I talked over most of it, but it was done surprisingly well. Just watch your mouth sometimes. Some of those things that you said in 2004, they won't slide nowadays. Thank you all for watching and for making it this far in the video. If you didn't already know, I stream on YouTube and on Twitch, and then I make videos like this out of it. So if you like this, maybe check out the channel, maybe subscribe, who knows, I'm desperate. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys real soon. As Shrek always says, get the fuck out of my swamp. Bye.
Shrek, touch my balls.